Hello everyone, Jim here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do another deck overview, and this deck is Varina, Lich Queen, here as Linda, Kandarian Queen from the Evil Dead Secret Lair. So Varina is a zombie wizard for a white, blue, and a black, with whenever you attack with one or more zombies, draw that many cards, then discard that many cards, then gain that much life. And the activate ability of 2 mana to exile 2 cards from your graveyard and create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. So this is a zombie typal deck, if you couldn't tell already. There are many potential options for zombie typal commanders, so why Varina? Well, first of all, the additional color that you don't normally get, white, while not used very much, is very, very helpful. You get access to good cards like Anointed Procession and Anguish Unmaking, as well as some lesser-known zombie synergies, like Wayward Servant. Additionally, her first ability allows you to dig through your deck really quickly, meaning that you can get your good cards faster and fill your graveyard quickly, which zombie decks like to do because they have a lot of reanimation synergies. Varina also helps support the zombies' usual strategy of going wide, attacking with a lot of creatures to get the maximum value out of the number of cards you can draw and discard. This deck has some of the usual suspects of typal decks, such as Lords, like Lord of the Accursed, Diregraph Captain, Lord of the Undead, Cemetery Reaper, Death Baron, and Undead Warchief, and a couple sack outlets, with Warren Soul Trader, Karen Feeder, and Ashnod's Altar. While this deck does win through combat often, it also has some combos it can use. You can use Warren Soul Trader's treasure token to cast Gravecrawler over and over, and win the game off of the aforementioned Wayward Servant. You can also use the ever-popular Rooftop Storm to cast Acererak the Archlich ad infinitum, winning the game through the Dark Pool room of Lost Mines of Phandelver. Now I thought I'd go over some cards that are very good with Varina. The first one I thought of was Bone Miser. Since Varina discards a lot of cards, it's good to have at least one discard synergy, and all of the potential options of Bone Miser are good. The first one, which makes a zombie token, is good because it's a zombie typal deck. The second one, which discards a land, can be used to activate Varina's ability mid-combat to make more zombie tokens. And the last one just draws a card, which is always good. The next card is Alhammer's Archive, which is just a good card in general, but here it really helps us out, because it helps us stay card positive when drawing and discarding. Teferi's Ageless Insight would probably be a better card here, but I prefer Alhammer's Archive because it also helps us gain more life. And finally, there's Graveborn Muse, which can draw us a lot of cards. Although it loses its life, Varina's life gain can help us offset that and stay ahead. I thought I would also take the time to mention some cards that are notably excluded from the deck list. The first of these is the new Geralf from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. This card was in the deck for a while, but I eventually cut it because tracking the number of counters on zombie tokens got obnoxious and annoying. I have this issue a lot with token decks, where you put a lot of counters on creatures, and then you have to track which creatures have which counters, and it just gets annoying, so I started cutting a lot of counter cards from my token decks. Then, also from Outlaws of Thunder Junction, is the new Gisa card. This card, on surface, looks pretty good, but then the deck doesn't really commit a lot of crimes, so that just makes it a 5-mana Lord, which the deck already has enough of at lower mana values, so I don't think it's necessary. And then there's Champion of the Perished, which is a card I just don't like. I don't think the deck needs a card that's basically just a big zombie. We do make a lot of tokens, so it would get really big, but that doesn't really mean anything when it can just get blocked very easily. So that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed watching this. This is one of my favorite decks to play. I'd also like to give a shout out to my friend Hollow Noir, who drew the thumbnail for this video. I'll link their channel in the description. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.